This is not a story about sport. It's a story about kids, refugee kids, and the power of football, the world game, to change their lives.
I've always wanted to find a way to impact on building peace in this world. And then I saw refugee camps, and I just couldn't believe the horror.
I was born in Iraq. During the war, my father was taken to prison.
I was born in a refugee camp in Kenya, and I don't know what happened to my parents.
The general Australian community would be shocked to hear about what some of these kids have been through.
Football United is a program that uses the world game to help refugee kids integrate into Australia. Out of hundreds of hopefuls, 4 girls and 4 boys were selected to travel to South Africa to represent Australia at the Football for Hope Festival during the last week of the 2010 World Cup. Ahmed, Teresa, Melvin, Yom, Mubasha, Hemanta, Michaled, and Areti.
My name's Anne. This is my team. We're going to South Africa.
The government's coming on board with $20,000 to support the trip to South Africa.
For me, this is as much a dream as it is for these kids.
She's really out there to save the world.
South Africa, here we come!
After a 27-hour journey via Dubai, the Football United team finally touches down on African soil.
Welcome to Africa.
A year of blood, sweat, and tears. Finally, we're here.
Walking out of the plane, I couldn't believe it. You need someone to actually come and slap you and tell you you're in South Africa.
We walk out the door, and who do I see but my son, who is a volunteer for the Festival for Hope.
Hello.
I can't believe it. My boy, who was with me when this whole dream started on the Champs-Élysées in Paris, who has been coaching the program, living in the United States for the past 2 years. We reunite in South Africa for the Festival for Hope. Talk about dreams come true.
And when I first met her, you can see through a person's eyes that, you know, that kind of person had that power.
Annie's like my second mother. She's awesome. She's the reason why I'm here today.
She's brought 8 of us plus 3 coaches to South Africa for the 2010 World Cup. That's just a small part of the Football United program which she has founded.
Well, in South Africa, I'm very happy and excited, you know. I want to go actually and play there, you know.
Amazing, just can't wait to play.
1, 2, 3, Football United is the key for young refugees.
It's the final fortnight of the 2010 FIFA World Cup, and the entire nation is abuzz with the sound of the vuvuzela.
South Africa! Ghana!
Argentina!
Football United is one of 32 teams from around the world, brought together not just to play football, but also to learn about each other's cultures.
Hundreds of kids from all over, all colors, all sizes, all languages, all together singing and dancing. Everywhere you look, you just see this reuniting, or this uniting, I guess you would say, of kids. It's just really special.
They had a lot of cultural performance. The ones that I loved the best was some of the Africans. They all speak same language. They're from the same culture. It's easy for them to do their culture dance.
I met with the people from India. There's one Nepali guy who speaks the same language like me, and I'm so happy to meet him, yeah. And he's the only one that I can speak in my own language.
I found some people from Palestine and Israel that speak Arabic, and I'm hanging around with them. And yeah, that's so cool.
Our group is more like integrated, where Australia, as we all know, Australia integrated, so we're all from different backgrounds.
Please give a warm round of applause all the way from Australia, Football United!
When we say Aussie, 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 you say Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
I love meeting people from different cultures. I love learning about different cultures, so I feel very lucky that I got the chance to do this in my life, and hopefully I can keep on meeting new people from different cultures.
Aussie, 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 Aussie.
The Football for Hope movement was born out of one of the most tragic events in football history.
It all goes back to '94. At that time, I lived in Colombia in South America, living a normal life and doing my PhD. During the World Cup in the United States, one of the Colombian players scored an own goal. When he came back to Colombia, he was killed.
Jurgen was there, it was a friend of his, and he said at that instant, he vowed that never, ever again would football be responsible for such a tragic thing.
From that day on, I went into looking for ways how to channel football in a positive way, the power of football.
So he founded Street Football World in 2002, an umbrella organisation that connects more than 80 groups worldwide that use football for social development.
2010 Festival for Hope, run by FIFA and Street Football World, can be directly related back to Jurgen's initial feeling of wanting to right these wrongs. More than that, he had the energy to make FIFA realize that they had a responsibility, and they do.
And that's why we have taken it on board. This game has such a power. Then those that are behind the game, they have also the social responsibility. And this is a legacy also for the future.
There was a call from the United Nations to the world of sports to embrace the notion of sports as a tool for development and peace. But we joined in 2005 through the Football for Hope movement, the work of many of these organizations have already identified that football was a great catalyst in order to advance social change.
If football unites really behind the willingness to really contribute to social change, then it's a strong power, and then it's unequal to anything else.